So, willkommen zurück zu Terminator.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the doc!
Okay. Hier durch. Ah. Zurück.
The doc's in danger! Get up that hill!
Geht das so? War das okay? Leute, redet mit mir.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the doc! Follow me! We need to rescue the doc before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit! We're too late. They're already here.
Wo? Wo? Feierabend. Oh Gott. Und wir laufen mal weiter. Große, mächtige, böse Robopanzer.
This is it! Take care of those drones!
So, wo geht's? Etwas zu looten.
It's clear. Wait here. I'll go get the doctor.
So, jetzt halt in Ruhe einsammeln. Was, Doktor? Hier drüben irgendwo? Na, schauen wir mal. Hi, Doc. Wie geht's? Kommst du mit?
Alvin! Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you. What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working? They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did.
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you all right? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured. Ah!
Go!
I don't
Junge,
like
lauf.
this. I don't like any of this.
Oh Gott, oh Gott. Wie bitte? Ich war doch direkt an dem dran. Okay, nicht zurückschauen. So, Kollege, jetzt... Achso, nochmal kurz mit ihm sprechen. Wobei, da können wir vielleicht vorher... Nee, komm. Sprechen.
Alvin!
Los. Lauf
Oh
jetzt.
my god, I'm actually glad to see you.
What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working?
They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did.
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Oh, verdammt. Das sieht schon wieder nicht gut
Are you all
aus.
right? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured.
Lauf.
Ah!
Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Lauf.
Ariel! Okay, go!
Oh.
It's turning around. Right behind us.
Don't look back!
Lauf,
Good
lauf, lauf.
idea.
Das sah wunderbar aus. Das Blatt wendet sich.
You go talk to Commander Barron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Sprich mit Baron. Okay, dann
Thanks for
laufen
getting
wir
us out of
schnell
there, Sergeant.
hin. Hi.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We're lost
keine Ahnung.
downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What
so
happened to
krank.
our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? All right. This is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it,
What?
one of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Der war Perry.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best
Quatsch mal
soldier
noch
I
ein
ever
bisschen.
fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
Eine Drohne mit einem Stein zerstören? Wie sie aussieht, waren sie als Mädchen nicht ohne. Ich frag lieber nach der
You
Drohne.
killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he
so.
wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
Und der Kerl war Perry.
That huge guy. Was that Perry?
Yes, it was. Commander Perry was in charge of this division before me. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Was wohl mit... Was geschah eigentlich mit dem Wissenschaftler?
Whatever happened to the scientist?
He was always doing his experiments, trying to outsmart Skynet. One day he fucked up, and because of that he's no longer with us. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
Kind.
Sounds like you were late in joining the Destroy Skynet campaign.
Before that it was people, not machines. But that's a different story.
Baron gefiel dies. Soll ich die Funkstille brechen?
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Begibt sich in Lagerhaus. Bezirk. Moment. Kann ich mit Fertigkeitspunkt? Jawohl. Wir wollten Waffe auf 4. Schnelleres Nachladen. Kritischer Schaden verdoppelt. Level 24. Geht Tarnung noch? Nein. Okay, dann verlassen. Lager. Falsche Richtung.
Jacob, got a minute?
What's up?
Na klar.
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted. So, if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Okay.
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
Ghetto Blaster.
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
So, okay. Wer ist gerade an mir vorbeigerannt? Niemand. Oh, doch, hier ist Aaron.
Jacob.
Sammeln wir mal noch ein paar Aufträge. Wie geht es den Verwundeten?
How are the wounded doing?
The few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
So, Aarons
What's in your
Geschichte.
Ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Hast du bereits nach ihm gesucht? Denkst du an etwas Bestimmtes?
Are you thinking about anything in particular?
About the day we first met. It was long before Judgment Day. I was getting coffee on my way to school. I noticed him because he was buying tea in a coffee shop. I don't know why, but that made me smile. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Willst du ihn finden?
Do you want to find him?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
Okay. Was hat Aaron gefallen? Das Gespräch. Dann gucken wir mal. Hi, ihr zwei. Mark?
Hey, glad to see you alive. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. I wanted to tell you that, you know, just in case.
Hey, are you all right? We just got the news about the attack. They're getting closer, aren't they?
So. Gut, Moment hier. Ach, das müsste ein Wissenschaftler sein, ja. Kollege, was ist mit dir?
Did you talk to her? Is she mad at me?
Nein.
If I follow her orders, then I'm a bad guy. If I don't follow her orders, then I'm a lousy, incompetent egghead without a spine. There's no winning with her.
Okay, er hat Respekt vor ihr. Geht immer noch nicht. Okay. Dann gucken wir mal. Ah, Quartiermeister.
Do you need anything?
Ja,
Can I see your hardware?
ich hätte in der letzten Mission ein paar Waffen einsammeln können. Schade. Ich glaube, die Rohrgranaten möchte ich alle haben. Wie viel Geld habe ich? 10.000. Sacken wir ein. Das ist doch mal ein... Moment, erstmal kurz das gucken. 5. Okay, das ist der, den wir haben. Raketen, okay. So. Wie rüste ich den nochmal aus? Annehmen. Karte, Mission, Inventar. Ich glaube, ich pack den... Ach, wir haben ja keine Munition dafür. Finden wir vielleicht noch. Moment. Jennifer? Hi.
Wasn't expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
Wie ich sehe, geht es Patrick besser.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Warum wolltest du gehen?
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You have a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Ich glaube, ich wäre kein gutes Vorbild.
I don't think I'd make for a good role model.
I never knew Jacob Rivers could be so coy. Be proud. You're a hero. The Resistance owes you a lot. And so do I. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually, I do.
Abwarten, ob wir das
Exactly what the others
überleben.
said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
Was meinst du?
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. It had never been as quiet at the house as it had been back then. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Okay. Jennifer hat das gefallen, dass wir mit ihr geredet haben. Kollege Ryan, hast du noch was zu sagen, bevor wir hier abhauen? Hatten wir mit ihr schon geredet? Scheint so. Gut, dann geht es raus hier. Und ich denke, dann wird auch diese Folge zu Ende sein. Von daher sage ich mal Tschüss, ciao, bye bye. Bis zum nächsten Mal.